What is up guys, aShiftyBloke here, and this is the first video of this new series I'm going to be starting. I'm basically going to be building kind of budget teams. I think most of the teams are going to be under 15,000 coins, so basically going to be building teams on kind of different nationalities, leagues that you wouldn't normally see, to try and maybe vary up the gameplay. If you're sick of playing with Barclays Premier League team or Serie A team, League BBVA team or whatever, just try and go for something a little different, and trying to show you that you can build a good team with relatively low coins and still have fun. And this episode is going to be based on the Nigerian national squad. Everybody is from Nigeria apart from one player, and whoops, this is live as you can see, and that player is the goalkeeper Mandanda, who I picked, who is from the French league. He's a French player, and he is, well, I picked him because there's no Nigerian goalkeepers in this game, or there wasn't any time I've been looking for them at any level, bronze, silver or gold. So really you can pick any keeper you want. I just picked him because he's in my formation and he cost 700 coins, and he had good chemistry with one of my centre backs because they also played in the French league. So it's really up to you what goalkeeper you pick. It doesn't really matter too much. Left back is Taibu. He has really good pace, 84 for a left back, 80 defending, 81 heading, so he's very good stats for a left back. Really underrated player, I think. One of my favourite defenders in the game, if I'm honest, because you can see he has pretty decent passing as well. He can play some pretty good, loves free balls onto the midfielder or even the forwards, so that's always good to have. First centre back is Yobo. He has again pretty good pace, 81. Good heading, 84, decent defending, 72, and I got him for 1,400 coins, and I actually got Tebu for 1,000 coins, which I forgot to show you. But again, he is very good defender, pretty underrated, very good heading to head out, defend corners and stuff, so he's very good to have in the squad. The next centre back is Apam, who cost me 850 coins. Not as good stat wise as the other players, but he is actually pretty tall, 5'10". He's taller than the other two players, so he is pretty decent at defending in general, so he's good to have in the squad. And at right back, Odia, who I bought for 750 coins, actually in the right wing back position when I originally bought him, but I got a cheap conversion card, right wing back to right back card. They go for pretty cheap sometimes. I got one for about 300 coins, converted them to a right back, and as you can see, if I just quickly show you here, nationality, quickly, try not make this video longer than it actually is. Nigeria, defender, right back. As you can see, there's one going for 2,900 now, so if I was to sell on Odia that I have, I could make a good bit of profit, considering I bought him for pretty cheap. The first centre midfielder is John Obi Mikel, who I picked up for 1,000 coins. You all know him, he plays for Chelsea, usually in the centre defensive midfield position. Really decent all-round stats. He's a bit of a tank as well, so you can easily batter any of the little speedy players that run down the wings. So again, a good player to have in the squad. In the middle I have Etuhu, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure. Got for 600 coins, plays for Fulham. Good heading and defending, so he helps out some of the defenders in that respect. So that's one of the reasons I have him in the squad. Martins is my other midfielder. He's I got him for 1,300 coins. He's kind of shunned upon in the FIFA community, I think, a bit, because he's a bit of a, I guess, a trampy player to use, because of his pace. But I'm playing him in the midfield position, so he has, as you all know, he has 90 pace, 81 dribbling. He's very fast. Can get onto. He wins most through balls if he's in a foot race with another player. So he's a pretty good player to have, and he has decent heading as well. Not the greatest passing for a centre midfielder, but he's very good, as I said, for running onto a lot of through balls and such, and creating some havoc for the other team. My centre forward is Uchi, who has really good heading, 90 heading, decent dribbling, 77, 84 pace. One of the main reasons I have him in my squad is because of his immense heading. He wins a lot of corners and set pieces, so it's one of the main reasons I have him in my squad. First striker again is Uchi. I think these two are brothers, I'm not too sure because they have the same last name. I got that Uchi for 650 coins, by the way, the centre forward, and this striker for 800. So I think they might be brothers, I'm not too sure. He again has really good pace, 82, decent dribbling, 79, good heading, 78, an all-round really good striker, 72 shot. He actually has a better shot than that, I think, and you will see that if you do pick him in your squad. And the last striker is Obasa, or Basi. Got him for 1,100 coins, 91 pace, so he's the quickest on this team by far. Really good dribbling, 84 dribbling, and again 72 shot, but he actually has a better shot. He has a bit of a rocket on his right foot, so a very good striker to have indeed. He was actually the first player I bought for this squad, and he just created havoc for the other teams. And onto the bench, I'm just going to outline some players that are kind of alternatives and good backups to have. First one is centre midfielder Harune. 600 coins I got him for, a very good solid midfielder, decent stats all around the board. Centre forward Utaka, 600 coins again, a very good player indeed. I often start him for any of my forwards, really, any of these three, because he has really good pace and really good above average stats, dribbling and heading wise, and a decent shot on him as well. Centre back Afolabi, another decent all-round player, 77 heading, 70 defending, decent pace. Just all you really want in a defender. Got him for 1,000 coins. And defenders in this squad are kind of hard to come by, so he's the best of a bad bunch, I guess you could say. Striker Yakubu, who I sometimes start. Got him for 650 coins. You all know him. He plays for Leicester City. Every time I seem to play against him, he does really well against me, so I picked him up, and he always seems to be injured for me, so that's kind of one of the reasons I don't start him. And Promise, who I actually got in a pack, so not too sure how much he goes for. I think he might be worth a little bit of money because he's a silver striker, and silver players in this squad tend to be quite a bit of money, so you can kind of maybe disregard him, I guess. I haven't actually played with him. I haven't used him in my squad, so I don't know how good he is, but he's decent pace, decent all-round stats for a silver player. So yeah, there you go, that's my squad. The whole squad cost 13,000 coins, which is pretty cheap for a squad, and a good squad at that, a very fast squad, and a fun one as well. I would recommend building this squad. It is relatively cheap, 13,000 coins, it doesn't take that long to build. You could add about 500 coins onto that grand total for the right wing back to right back conversion card I put on Udia. But still, a very cheap squad to build, a fun squad to build. And I've said squad way too much, but if you do have any suggestions on any squads you'd like to see me build, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I might well do one of your suggestions in the future. Thank you very much again for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode.